What's up, my Fina loves? This is Fina D coming to you all from Fina Team News. A few of you wanted my response or reaction or my input to what Phaedra Parks had to say on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2 when questioned about her departure from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You all are aware what happened to Phaedra. She was fired after Porsha Williams, her then BFF, revealed that she was the one who told her the lie about Kandi and what Kandi was allegedly planning to do to Porsha Williams. Most of you know the entire story, so I don't have to repeat myself. Now, Phaedra Parks, when questioned on the stage by Andy Cohen to confirm what Porsha Williams was saying, Phaedra Parks said she repeated what she heard from someone else to Porsha. Porsha said it was a lie and that Phaedra told her that Kandi told Phaedra directly what she was going to do to Porsha Williams. And we all know what happened. Porsha Williams did not win a Golden Globes that year or an Emmy or a People Choice Award or anything for her performance on that couch, but her tears was able to save her peach. So even though she did not leave with a golden statue in her hand, she left with something in her hand, and that was a peach, and also throwing her friend Phaedra Parks under the bus. So on the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 2, Vicky asked Phaedra Parks to reflect on her departure from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Phaedra did not want to talk about it, and she was saying how it happened years ago, and basically, let's move on. Please don't ask me about it. So Phaedra Parks responded, well, actually, we had spoke about it earlier, and so they chose not to air it. Phaedra Parks then continued, it happened 5.5, almost 6 years ago, and there's two sides to that story. You only heard one, and obviously they chose not to play the other side, and so it is what it is. But I'm living in the present, and I think people realize the people that know, and most of the people knew and still knows. Girl, no. Girl, what the? Vicky. She said a bunch of nothing. Basically, Porsha told her side, my side. They did not want to hear it. I was let go. I was fired. They did not believe my side, and they did not air all of it to the public. Case closed. That's what I'm getting from all of this. Of course, Phaedra had more to say, but that's really it in summary. And this is where some of the backlash came in. This is what also led some of you in my DMs and you wanted me to talk about it. But if you are expecting an attorney to publicly admit that she lied and created this whole story to take down another woman, such a disgusting story, rumor, lie, whatever you want to call it, Phaedra Parks will never, ever admit to this. Not in this lifetime, not in the next one, whatever you believe. She is going to take this to her grave. It's her word against Porsha. We know Phaedra lies a lot. We know Porsha Williams is a liar. She's going to stand firm on believe what you want to believe, because there's no evidence of Phaedra and Porsha having this conversation. So it's her word against Porsha. Porsha is saying Phaedra told me. There's no recorded phone conversation. It's all hearsay. So Phaedra is saying I repeated what I heard is her releasing the burden and blame from herself, because she said we're admitting to a lie like this place her career in jeopardy. Isn't it ironic that she's concerned about her career, but then I gave a bleep about Kandi's career and was willing to watch this woman lose everything, all because she was angry and was willing to take this thing so far to destroy another woman, allegedly. So yeah, it's very interesting that, of course, her career, as in Phaedra, matters. So if you are still waiting after all of these years for this woman to take accountability and admit that she did this, that will never happen. Even if she's been living with guilt and wants to, she will never, ever publicly admit to that. Phaedra is an image-driven, seeking validation from social media, perfectionist, look at me type of person. She could cry herself to sleep at night and do whatever behind closed doors. But when it comes to the public, she is always going to put on a show and that persona of I'm good, nothing bothers me. Let it go. It as in expecting an apology from Phaedra. Of course, we will be discussing what she did forever. Absolutely. Talk about that. I'm talking about the expectation of an apology. Even when she tried to apologize, this is what she said. I apologize if repeating what I said hurt your feelings. And that turned Kandi face into this right here. So Portia Williams, she's just lost it. What do you mean repeating? You said it. Phaedra said, once again, I said I apologize if repeating what I heard hurt your feelings. That woman is never going to admit to that. And it's not just because of her career, it's because of her image, her kids. Mom, you did that? You said that? So if going around saying, I heard a silly rumor and I repeated it, is going to make her sleep at night and help her move on her life, then that's what she's going to do. Because in her eyes, I heard a silly rumor. I gave my good girlfriend heads up off camera. She took it on camera, saw that her peach was in jeopardy, and then threw me under the bus. That lie is not no silly rumor. That's what people have to do to cope, to clear their conscience, especially publicly. And that's exactly what she's going to tell her kids. Mommy heard something. She shouldn't have repeated it, but she did. It hurt someone. We all make mistakes, and that's it. Compared to, absolutely, yes, I hated you so much that I created this lie to destroy you. So that's my response to all of you in my DMs sending me this topic from Phaedra Parks. Stop expecting Phaedra Parks to admit to telling that lie on Kandi. She will always blame someone else. She also had to go because the producers, they don't care if y'all drag each other, fight each other, degrade each other, cuss each other out. They don't care. But when you start crossing the line and putting the company in jeopardy by saying a producer, then you gotta go. Okay? Of course, it's been years. So Andy, sure, I'm going to work with her again. It's cool. But you gotta go. How many times did that girl over there go below the belt? Bravo did not care. Where did they draw the line? When she put her hands on the producer, when she pulled the producer's shirt, and then allegedly, we didn't see it, so I'm saying allegedly, but Portia spilled this. She sent a producer to the hospital. She hit him in the mouth, and he had to go to the hospital. Bravo did not show that part. There are things that Bravo did not show and still protected her. So in Bravo's eyes, wait a minute, we still protected you, and this is how you want to treat us. But that's one thing. They will always protect their own and protect each other. Destroy each other for all we care. As long as you're not bringing that mess over here, we don't care. That's a strong message right there. And I'm aware that drama sells, but that's a strong message. They are watching you all destroy each other and destroy yourselves. And you're not even pausing for a moment to say, you know what? Look at how these people stick together over here and look out for each other. Yes, we might throw fun shade and whatever, but at the end of the day, we have to stick together, uplift each other. If we have our moment, we talk about it. It's possible. And of course, I have to end it by playing this clip right here. During that season where Phaedra Parks lied on Kandi to Portia Williams, and then when they got to the reunion, and Portia was saying, Phaedra, you told me that Kandi told you to your face. And Phaedra Parks said she changed the entire story and said, no, I told you, I repeated something I heard. Most of you remember that there was rumors going around that Carlos King was the producer who fed Phaedra Parks that information. Okay, well, I'm going to play an older clip of Carlos clearing his name.
Right. Talking about Atlanta Housewives. Do you want to answer that? Why you leave them? What happened? I don't know. Do you think the show is better or changed because you're gone? I think it was. I can't really answer that. I don't know.
Listen, I will. Well, let's start by saying this. I left the show. I did not get fired. That will always be the dumbest rumor when it comes to that. And it's funny because if you Google anything, I've been fired so many times. It's like I was on The Apprentice. It's the dumbest.
I know you left.
Yeah, it's the dumbest rumor out there. I did get fired. And the other thing about the whole situation that happened season 9 had nothing to do with that. Let's make that very clear. If that was the case, I wouldn't be here today. I'll be in jail. So let's start there. And that's all I'll say about that.
But all I'm saying, for the last time, Phaedra Parks will never, ever admit to doing that. Also, for those of you who are upset that how can Andy Cohen want to work with a woman who did something like this? In Andy Cohen and the producer's eyes, she was punished. It's been 6 years. We've talked about it, so let us all move on. And then for the people who feels like this is a slap in Kandi's face, well, Kandi chose to stay with the franchise, depending on whatever they were able to work out. So yeah, I'm wishing everyone, success, healing, and all of that. I'm wishing all of you an amazing weekend, and take care. And here my final loves. Thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.